My name is Daria Nagrebelna. I'm 17 years old and I'm a Ukrainian artist. This is my most recent work called Show Me the Winner, and the name is sort of questioning whether there are any winners in the war, despite the political and territorial point of view. And basically this whole piece is a story of loss. It's representing the victims of the war in Ukraine. It's showing the people who die because of their lives not being valuable and important enough to be protected or saved. It's also illustrating my great-grandmother and my grandfather to show the tendency of history repeating itself. My intention with this piece was to raise awareness about the war, to humanize the victims of the war, and show how they're not only the dead bodies and people killed by the Russia, but also people who have lost their families, their life, their homes, but not their dignity.
What made you want to create this piece now? Why is this so important now?
I feel very responsible as a Ukrainian to talk about it because I'm very privileged to be in a place which is safe, and I feel responsible for speaking out for people who are not able to speak out for themselves, which is important because even though the war is not happening here right now, I feel like it's an issue that we share as a whole society. In a technical way, I feel like this piece was very challenging for me to work on just because of the scale and how many figures there are. Usually I dedicate all of my attention to one figure, and here there are 9 of them, and I had to spend time for each one without leaving anybody out. I needed to organize my time wisely in order to finish it on time, and just emotionally, I guess it was also something very interesting to work on because I needed to think about not as much about me, but also my audience and how I can make this piece emotionally accessible without my audience having the same experience as I did and many Ukrainians did. So that was definitely an interesting experience for me to work on this piece. Yeah, I think that's good.
It sounded great.